There was a rumor going around, which now I take as a compliment. They said that he only wanted to be my boyfriend because he knew one day I was gonna be a big star. But I didn't even know. And because I always had a really low, raspy voice, my drama teacher would only, who I do hope is watching, would only hire me as like some old man. Like I was always like the fisherman with 2 lines, or I'd be like, hello, like welcome to my boat, or like something weird. And so yeah, she had it out for me. And so she made me like the old hairy man in like every freaking play that we had. Her son was one of the boyfriends that I was cheating on, so I got my revenge.
News to you. Who got the last laugh?
Yeah, I got my revenge. But anyways, so then no one really knew that I was really gonna do anything because she never really let me shine.
Got you.
Except for one play, we all got to write like our own monologue. And I wrote a monologue about like metamorphosis, about like evolving from a caterpillar into a butterfly, and I came dressed as the butterfly and the whole thing. And everyone started crying because it was like, I think it wasn't really about the butterflies. It was about everyone that I could see, and I could see like the potential in my class. And like,
Oh, wow. I thought you were saying it was about you.
I mean, it was about me, but it was also like, I feel like something that's really important to me is helping other people find their fullest potential also. But that's something in my adult life that I've also had to detach from slightly, because sometimes you can see something in someone that they can't always see in themselves.
Yeah.
And so it can be very frustrating. And so you have to come from a place of love and support, but not in a place of, well, look what I've done. If you follow, it's like everyone's gonna find their own place at their own time.
I just had the same conversation 2 weeks ago.
With?
I swear to God, I just had the same conversation with Will Smith 2 weeks ago, and Will Smith was talking to me about giving advice and how he's now learned that the way that he used to give advice was coming from such a arrogant and cocky perspective.
I try to avoid advice.
He was saying like I basically was giving advice to say, here's how I've done it, and now you can do it too, which is ultimately saying you can do this and then become me. And when he said it, the light bulb went off to me in that time, and I was like, damn, you know, I'm guilty of the same thing. Like we had a real conversation.
I
and it's about
think
information
living
now.
without expectations and knowing that no one owes you anything, that's been something that has just changed the way that I'm able to express my compassion. I mean, I've lived like so many lives. We really all have.
Yeah.
You know, like I
different
feel
stages.
everyone lives in such these like, you know, in these chapters. And sometimes when you look at someone that you've been, it can almost feel like you're looking at someone that you don't know at all. My life is so, I cannot believe it's my own. I truly believe I'm one of the luckiest fucking people. I'm sitting with you in a castle drinking wine, laughing. Everyone here is so amazing for putting this together, and I get to talk about my life. And like my life is, I cannot believe it's mine. I feel so lucky. So I have a hard time admitting that I maybe need help balancing something because I'm overwhelmed. Because I feel guilty about being overwhelmed. Because how dare I for a second feel, you know, I guess some sort of hurt or fear, because almost like I don't deserve it. But I also have become much more fluid and flexible and way less concrete in my sense of self. And I don't really have a definite sense of who I am.